Welcome back, guys. We're going to be watching Attack on Titan. Kimmy here.
Tom here.
Storm here. Hi, guys.
Hi.
So we again love every episode so far. There is always a cliffhanger, and this is getting better and better. I mean, story-wise, not really good for humanity right now. I mean, I really don't think so. The way Reiner and Bertholdt killed a whole lot of people, destroying the wall, and just, bringing in the Titans, and a lot of people have died. And they are determined, I guess, to have Eren on their side. Probably Ymir, too.
And took him away. So, here we go. We're going to go after them. So positive.
So, Ymir, we know some things about her, but there's still a lot we don't know. And I wonder, again, we don't even know what they're going to say to try to persuade Eren and Ymir probably to side with them. But I wonder where Ymir stands in this whole thing, because she's very protective of Krista. She helped our group. She jumped right in to sacrifice herself. Like, she almost died, to defend our group. So I think
just
she'll
a
be with
feeling.
Eren.
Just a feeling that I have is that she seems more of an ally. So I'm wondering if her backstory is maybe she figured this whole transformation thing out on her own. Kind of more like Eren did, versus
And kept it on the QT.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
And that's why she wasn't as developed as the others.
Yeah. And it's crazy again because inside the wall, it's a huge piece of land. So it's not I would just think if there was a Titan, or if you were able to turn to a Titan, people would spot you at some point. But, she wasn't as big as other ones. And yeah, maybe she just had the space to practice on her own.
Yeah, you never know.
She was a lot smaller than your typical one, too. So,
yeah.
I mean,
it's not unheard of, I'm sure. And how many others are within the walls that are in hiding?
Everybody.
Can you imagine if everyone does have this in them, and then everyone just gets so freaked out and they start screaming at each other and everyone just turns? I mean, maybe that's what happened in that village. I shouldn't make fun of that. That's awful,
Ymir. But... look at whose turn. Three of them have used pain to get themselves to transform.
I know, yeah.
So I'm wondering if something traumatic would happen, if that could also turn people too. Maybe kind of like Connie's village.
Yeah. Other people getting eaten, you would think they would be triggered to survive and live because they're
maybe it's
attacked.
a certain pain because
that pain.
Aaron's trying. He's bitten himself before and not turned.
Yeah.
So maybe it's a combination of things. Maybe it's that fueled
ready.
With or mentally focused.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of people are so scared and usually lose hope that last second, I'm going to die. And not that you want to, but you almost just accept, crap, I can't get out of here. And they're not
I have to help.
I can do this. I can fight through this,
Reiner and Bertholdt, I think, are a little bit more advanced than that, where they know how to do
more
it.
Controlling, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could do it at will versus,
And recoup a lot faster, too.
Yeah.
To get out of situations, too. So shall we get into this episode?
Let's do it.
So this is episode 9 of season 2. I just wrote down the numbers, and on Crunchyroll, it's 234. So season 2, episode 34, if any of you guys are following on Crunchyroll. And yeah, so I am going to not look at the thumbnail. I have to scroll all the way over here because my bar is over there. 234, 209. And then the beast. Oh, here they come. I wonder if that hurts. Yeah. That we're crying. Oh my god, that flew by too. We gotta do a montage of all our reactions right at the end. It's come on. That was all talk and it still flew by.
It really did. They were all exhausted. They really just had to they had to calm down because they know what's going to happen tonight. It's going to be crazy.
It's so interesting. I mean, again, so many questions here, but Reiner, he's conflicted. I mean, he had this other purpose, and then being one of us or one of them, he
was pretending for so long, he got absorbed by it.
Yes.
He got absorbed by it, and he really does care for them and stuff. And even reliving with Marco getting eaten. I mean, it was just so freaking sad, you know, and there's
But you
so
can't
much there
feel
we don't
bad for him
understand.
either, though.
You can't. I
No.
mean, he did kill so many people, and he got so upset when he was reminded of that.
And he's still on a mission.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But what mission now? Like, it seems like he's still on the Titan mission, whatever that might be. But
I'm
conflicted.
still thinking that there's like different clans of Titans here, because they seemed disturbed by the Bigfoot Titan,
Yeah.
and they seem to have a different agenda, you know. And Ymir is obviously not part of them yet.
yeah,
So she's on her own classification, so we don't really know her backstory yet.
yeah,
So
Right.
there's something odd going on.
You know, I think that if she does go with them, I think it's going to be a facade. I really don't think she's going to fully
Yeah,
go
I
with
think
them.
she's going with
going
them
to be for.
because she has no other choice.
I think she's really deep in her heart. She'll be with Aaron, but she's going to go with them just to see like more intel.
maybe. I just right now I feel like she wants to go with Aaron, like whatever benefits her more. But now that Reiner is giving her this, you know, choice to be with him to help Krista,
Yeah,
and the
that's
emotions
the
in
carrot.
her eyes, I really think that she is going to side with him, at least for now, until she can find something else that benefits her better again. I mean, I don't know. I really just don't know much about her. I was going to say, I don't think she's going to want to join their mission because of all the people, all the humans they murdered. You know, like, it was very sad. And just having the dialogue here, like, listening to Aaron and what he went through, and you kicked down that wall, you made a hole in that wall, and that piece hit my house. My mom got eaten, and this is all your fault. You caused all
Everything.
this, and I told you dead on, like dead. I looked right in your eyes, and you looked right back, and you just took in the story. And like, what was that? Like, you didn't feel anything there?
Right.
But you know, if you look at Bertholdt throughout the entire series, he was always kind of closed off to everybody. He was always kind of, you know, shied away from real conversation with anybody. But now it kind of makes sense because he was trying to stay true to his character.
Yes, he didn't want to give anything up or be too.
Or
He
have
didn't want to
feelings?
Well, yeah, he didn't want to lose himself in the facade that he was, you know, pretending to be, like Reiner did.
That's crazy,
So-
being a spy. Like, this is like an ultimate spy because you're going against a whole species. Like, and you are that species too, but you have some other talent to become a Titan, and yet, like, you're just with them, and all these people are just want to live, and they care about each other, and yet, what the heck is his goal? To be like, well, you guys are done. You guys have to be removed at some point. So I'm just like learning your weaknesses and,
And they're
gonna
the
destroy
highest,
you later.
you know, skilled soldiers. You know, they're among the highest, you know, the highest skilled,
highest ranks. and
highest
stuff.
ranks. Yes, they're.
But I mean,
Top-notch.
on the spy aspect of it, you know, they're learning how deep and how strong the elites are, so they can actually use that against them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we know your strengths, but see, Rainer's whole thing is kind of like what they do with undercover cops. You know, when undercover cops are undercover for so long, sometimes they can start, you know, getting feelings for whoever they're trying to set up, and they have to get pulled out because, you know,
Right,
they can't.
backfire.
Yeah, it could backfire, and they start getting emotions for them, and they can't go through with their mission.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if maybe in the long run, that'll happen to Reiner, since he seems to be the one conflicted by it.
I wonder if he's going to actually go against Bertholdt down the road, because Bertholdt's more like, again, he was still removed in that conversation and kind of just brooding in that corner. So, and then kind of reminding Reiner, just saying like, oh, well, he is conflicted. So I feel like Reiner's really going to turn on him at some point, and they're going to have their own fight.
Man, that
Yeah.
could be. I mean, he was very conflicted within himself. And I think when he's tired and he's run down, he's mentally confused too, where he's mentally exhausted as well. And he's blurting out things that he really shouldn't,
Yeah.
especially with the enemy right there. You know,
Yeah, because
that's
he
a
just
weakness.
yeah he just switched like nothing, and that's what they're like. What are you talking about?
right when he said, "Oh, maybe we'll get promoted. We did a good job," I immediately started thinking, "Wait, what? Is this like an inside job where pretty
Right.
much everyone in the wall, like there's a huge group of people who are in on this and they have some other agenda? Like it's not just rogue people who snuck into the wall to find more about people and how they work or whatever? Like, is this like part of the whole army or something?" I wasn't sure. Like,
And I was
why would
thinking,
you think you're
oh, promoted from who? The monkey titan, the big
Yeah.
Or no? Are you really thinking that you're going to get promoted? Everyone knows who you are now, or
Yeah.
what you are.
And Ymir even said in her narrative that like she saw how they looked starstruck or something when they saw the Beast Titan. And for me, like they looked kind of scared. So I don't know if her starstruck, because I would think that meant, oh, you looked excited or something. So were they excited to see this Beast Titan, like idolized him or something? Like, wow, this is the guy we wanted to see. Maybe
I don't
release
think
them.
so.
Or were they really scared? I think they were actually worried. And like,
I think
amazed.
Yeah, I don't think they looked like they
Like, what
were
is that?
excited to see it.
Yeah, I think the Bigfoot Titan is the actual enemy because he seems so intelligent, and curious about everything that I don't know. Just the look in their eyes just kind of gave it. I mean, look at how much influence that Beast Titan had on all the other ones around him.
Big time.
And I
controlled
think,
the situation.
yeah, I think that has something to do with it.
Mm-hmm. And it also answers our question where Ymir was saying something about when the Beast Titan came about, that's when all these Titans rised up in the wall. So
That's
that would
right.
make sense that he actually triggered it.
Started.
I
This
guess
chaos.
it would make sense because how does he do that? But unfortunately, he like sacrificed all these people against their will, I'm assuming, to turn into Titans for his
Do you
cause.
think now, hearing you talk about that made me think, all the Titans in the wall, do you think the Beast Titan made a pact with the humans back in the day to thwart his enemies? And he told them how to, like capture them and, encase them into this wall. So this way they can't be a threat anymore. And then that's why the Colossal Titan and the Armored Titan were breaking the wall to try to release these guys.
I don't know.
As part of their
Honestly,
bigger plan.
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know.
So it's a
That
cool
seems-
idea. I mean, it's not a good idea to have poor people like, oh, you're already
that would,
chosen.
Yeah,
to
would
me,
I
that
really
would make,
cattle.
I really say agree to that.
I mean, to me, that would kind of make sense as to the religion around it. Why everybody's so secretive by it. Because if they knew that, humans made a pact with a Titan in the past, that probably wouldn't go over very well.
Like, I'll let you guys live, but I need some to sacrifice to,
Yeah,
for
we'll
my
leave
own
you guys
army.
alone, but you have to take care of these Titans for me, and this is how you have to do it.
Crazy.
Man, I don't
I mean,
know.
that's like insane. I mean, that would be so cool. I mean, like it's bad. It sucks. I mean, like what can you do?
Look
You
at
have
how
this
big these
Titan
walls
that can
are.
Take over. Yeah.
Look how big these walls are. How many Titans do you think are in there?
Mm-hmm.
I doubt it's just the one, because that'd be
Right.
very convenient. That's the hole they poked.
Yeah.
And to have that, to agree on that, and then at any moment he can breach that contract, and just
What if like just another what if here? What if when the Colossal Titan kicked the first hole, what if he released Reiner from the wall, and hence the Armored Titan came later on?
Maybe. I mean, it was kind of because it was a few episodes after. Was it like around? I think it was around the same episode that Reiner. Like, did he just like immediately go like, okay, well now I have to fight once he?
Well,
released?
it was because after the Colossal Titan kicked the hole in and all the havoc was going on. Once things started to calm down a little bit, they were evacuating everybody to the inner wall.
Yeah.
And then that's when the Armored Titan came in and kicked another hole or plowed through the wall and made a secondary hole.
So maybe they just go dormant until they're released and just know their mission.
Well, it has something
they're
to,
ready.
it has something to do with certain Titans can't function at night.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder if it's a certain group of Titans, maybe the ones that Reiner and Bertholdt are in, that
Maybe.
can't function at night. So encasing them into a dark wall would actually suppress them.
Yeah. Interesting. And what's with that freaking weird one just leisurely hanging out there, like
I
all
know.
like,
Like,
so
Oh, yeah,
bizarre.
just hanging out.
staring at them.
I hope he puts sunscreen on.
I know, and the other Titans weren't going after him because they say aberrants on the subtitle version, or they called it something else in this one. But you have an intelligent one, it seems like, and usually those, even Annie, like they're all attacked. Aaron's usually attacked by other Titans, you know, when you let them get close to you. So here he's like hanging out, laying there, and one was actually
he's
sitting
the
on him, just
dominant
hanging
one.
out too. So why was no one attacking?
But he
him?
doesn't look like the other ones. He doesn't
Yeah.
have like all the muscles and stuff in it. So
He might
he
be
might
more
be like
brains,
the-
more of the
Yeah.
intellect. The one that's
but
going
that's
to.
that's
tell
it
them.
though. Maybe that's all he has.
Interesting. I want to know more. So until next time, guys, we love you. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you very soon, as always. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Please subscribe.
Bye.
Press the
Toodaloo.
like.